The digital transformation already happened. Not happening, it's already happened. How you want to live is it? You want to be secured, you're gonna have to take the security measurements. You're gonna have to do all what you could. There's not 100% security, but you take the must you can do to be more secured. These are things that people are now understanding. Companies are investing a lot of security.
Hello and welcome to Trade of Thought, an initiative by TEXUB. I am your host Akanksha Anil, and today we have Yisrael Gross. He is the CRO at L7 Defense, investor general partner at TYH Investments. He also is a cybersecurity specialist with over 8 years of experience, and we are here to pick his brain a little. So thank you so much for being a part of our show. We are so excited to have you here.
Thanks for hosting me. Proud to be part of this TEXUB new show, and I'm looking forward to this discussion.
Since cybersecurity is the discussion, before I even get into the nitty-gritties of it, I want to understand how your journey into cybersecurity began.
Always I had passion for deep technology, something that's changing the world, to do something big. And when this opportunity came to me, I think 10 years ago, to join and to start a new company in the cybersecurity industry, I felt blessed to do it. Even though my background before that was not touching cybersecurity, was more about high tech but not cybersecurity, I used this opportunity to jump in the water and say I will be the part of it. And moving fast forward, today I'm leading one of the largest high tech communities in cybersecurity, specifically in Israel. So that's what I do today. And I didn't come from industry, but I create my own community. So if you cannot join, beat them.
That's so interesting. And when I think about cybersecurity and the entire industry, there's always a misunderstanding or a sort of a misjudgment about it, where people think that it's all about hacking. So can you tell us a little bit more about what exactly is the industry about?
Cyber is a big word. It can talk about data privacy, can talk about hacking, can talk about a lot of things. Cybersecurity, I would say, is like saying internet today. Everything has and needs cybersecurity.
So how important do you think is cybersecurity at an individual level as well as on an organizational level?
Cybersecurity is like a must today. People who started changing their life, ordering food online, ordering taxis online. You have on your mobile phone, everyone has a smartphone, you have maybe 150 apps. Like 10, 15 of them you use frequently. You don't want no one to get your access to your account. It's just not about learning what you have, what you purchase, but someone can buy things in your name, and looking like all the eBay, everything. Someone can log in your account, change the address, and then buy in your account everything to his house. Okay, the credit card is there already. This is so. Second point is never trust a message or email you get. Never trust. Doesn't matter who sends it. It's very easy to imitate. You are the CEO of the company and you're sending the finance, please transfer this client $100,000. It's a big company, $100,000 is fine, we can transfer that. And the finance gets the email, she sees the CEO sends it, and it has his stamp at the bottom, but she was not careful to see the exact email. So it could be the name of let's say the name of the CEO is John, and this is Joan S. No one saw that. Someone just was able to hack the Gmail account and just put another email, Joan S. No one will find this. And actually you get an email from Joan and it says on the bottom, the CEO wanted to he just transfer money to this account, this is the number. And I can tell you the largest organizations in the world are falling in this. It's not something that happens once in a while. It happens every day for many companies. It's just someone put the imitate of an email. So talking about SMS, don't rely on that. You get a link to pay for your shipment. You get this message, please pay for your shipment, $2. $2 in my package. Who doesn't order online? $2 is not a lot. You click on the button, you get to the formal website of the paying taxes. It's 100, looks the same. But if you don't look at the URL on top, you have to look carefully. First for the signature of the locker, That's one. And then look carefully at the name. So if they steal my $2.5, I'll be managing, it's $2.5. I can live with it. And you put the credit card information and ask for the code, and that's it. They have it. These hackers are smart. And I'm talking about the basics. I didn't talk about any advanced attacks, what's going on, what's going to be in the future. It's just like what we're living in the last years.
Yeah. And you very beautifully put how it's become convenient. The entire internet has brought a lot of convenience to people's lives. So with the convenience, there's also, like you mentioned, the threats as well. So what do you think? How can we find that middle ground between convenience and security and still stay safe on the internet?
So I would say till now, cybersecurity companies like us use AI technologies to protect organizations. So we have these advanced AI capabilities and use secure organizations against hackers. The hackers I'll tell you something, a secret. The hackers are getting even smarter. The hackers are using AI tools for attacks. So there's a new thing everyone's talking about, generative AI. Generative AI can do for us everything. It can do this recording for us. It can do this interview for us. You just put the who you want to interview who, and you have this session. We won't be sitting here. Maybe in 1 year we can do the same thing with the AI doing it between among us and without us here. The businesses are facing AI attacks. Think about, I'm taking this powerful tool, very strong power behind them. They're very smart. I tell them, listen, go hack this system. Let's say I break through some of the rules that the OpenAI put that you're not allowed to hack, but I'm a hacker. I can break those rules. Once I was able to take this AI powerful tool to hack, they don't get tired. They don't stop at night. They don't need to eat. And they work all the time. And what did these hackers do? They try to learn the security patterns for the organization. And if you block it after 3 requests, it will try every time twice. So it will be under the threshold. And if you blocked an A, it will try B, C, D, and end this. And they will continuously hack the system, try hacking, till its end. So we're coming in a new area. AI visits AI. And now whose AI is stronger? From one end side, you have very powerful AI from hackers using the generative AI, but then you have this powerful AI cybersecurity, and then a clash all the time. Yeah. So the AI is starting to battle AI. These are things we're starting to see now. So this, I believe, is going to be the future, but it's already started. And that's where organizations have to be aware of. So part of this awareness we talked about before, awareness for the people, but it's the same thing, awareness for the corporates. Not every email you have to check it out. You have to see who comes from, what is it going from. I can tell you a lot of the hacks came because someone clicked on an email. And it's called the human problem. So awareness is very important. Companies investing a lot of money to training and awareness and do testing for the employees to make sure that they're aware what a cyber attack can do, and how it can be very critical for organizations. The onion. So you have a lot of peels, a lot of layers. Yeah. If I'm a hacker, and I'm putting the hacker hat now on my head, I will try to hack organizations that's easier. Why to work hard if I can go to places easier? This is classic. And so if I'm more secured than my friend, I'm probably going to be hacked second. Be secure more than others. Don't sit on the side, say security is nice to have. If you're more secure than others in your normal, in the sector, they probably hack you second. So you have time to prepare. So think about organizations today are moving to have screens in your laptop. Screen, I call it screen. It can be in a box, whatever it can come. But the whole process should be in one place, and that place is easier to secure rather than securing many devices. Yeah. So securing IoT devices, IoT is like everything of us. So it's our laptop, it's our phones. If I would have, for organization at least, one point to secure, I believe gives them better angle to security. Yeah. So for IoT is a big word for security. We need to secure our cameras because you don't want no one to get the data of the cameras. You want to secure your manufacturing IoT communication, each one of them. One thing, everyone communicates on APIs. So all the data today transfers on APIs. And even you can think about it, 95% of all web traffic is APIs. This is a big shift that no one's talking about. because actually there's a new standard how you communicate. So communication goes today between devices. So I will have a smart device, smart home, connecting to my smartphone, connecting to the smart cloud. That's one way. Then we have organizations that have online communication between organizations. So I do e-commerce online, so I connect to many vendors, many systems for I would say for credit card, for bank transferring, for shipment. Everything is connected in APIs. The world is API based. No one's talking about too much. It's like the secret, but this secret has to be secured. So if the world is there, you have to bring security to those places. So that would say that was some of those points where the world moved to, and you have to make secure all your environment.
What I see a common trait in all of the answers and the steps is that awareness, knowledge of what is going to happen and how you can best take care of your organization and be aware from cyber attacks. I would like to ask you if there are any tools or any places where they can look for further attacks or be aware of what's happening currently in the industry.
The word you say is awareness. If organizations have awareness for cyber attacks, they will implement cybersecurity. If people have awareness for data privacy, cybersecurity, they will implement as well on their phone and others. So the awareness is the key. Once you know the cybersecurity is something you have to give attention to. It's like the kid in the class, you have to give attention. Sometimes he's acting nice, sometimes acting not nice, but you have to give attention. And you have to see how you work with him. So it's not something to fear of, something to be aware and take knowledge and take the steps for it. So this is what we want organizations to do today.
So it's more prevention is better than the cure step in cybersecurity that you would like to take. Any evolving tech that's coming up or something to look forward to in the cybersecurity apart from like the AI or maybe something in the AI?
So this I believe is going to be the future, but it's already started. Not talking about quantum computers. Quantum computers can hack encryption. So we think that all of our data is encrypted. We send on WhatsApp, it says this data has been encrypted. You get this message. You send an email, the Gmail or the Microsoft Office 365 creates you a secured path. You can send, no one can hack in the middle. But with this quantum computers, they are growing fast and they're going to be part of the military to hack data transactions. And that's where it becomes the future is going to be more challenging. So we're moving from TLS 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 to make a stronger security encryption. But those quantum computers on the side, there's several countries in the world that have quantum computers. Hackers don't have them yet. It's too powerful, but governments have it. And in the future, maybe we're gonna have quantum computers for hackers to use them to do hacking, sophisticated hacking. So the world is moving. The problem's shifting. And the problem shifts from stealing the data to now to hack your data. The future, maybe we will communicate between peoples without doing online transactions. Think about, maybe in 5-10 years there's going to be a new invention. I can send something to you without communicating on SMS, WhatsApp or anything. I will send it from brain to brain. That's where the hacker's going to go. Wow. So if I will be able to bring this technology, that's where, Elon Musk is working on the technology to put in the brains. Yeah. This technology will help to cure all kinds of the Alzheimer and all those risky things. And think about that, you're putting a chip in your mind and someone can hack the chip. Yeah. That's it. Can erase your memory. So the world is going there, the risk is going to be there. We have to deal with the current risk, with the next year, the next years, but further than that, there's some genius people working on the next technologies. You should always see what they're working on because the cyber hacks and the attacker is going to go in that angle. So we look 10 years front in order to know what they need to secure in 10 years. But now people buy what's relevant for this year, for next year. People don't buy future risks. They need to know the current risk, and that's how they prepare. But we as cybersecurity companies, we do brainstorming and we think what can be the 10 years from now. That's what we're looking.
That's where we have to be prepared, right? For whatever new tech is coming. And I think in terms of bringing awareness, Black Mirror has done a lot more to sort of, because they had an episode talking about how there's a chip installed in your brain and the adverse effects it can have. So I think it's very interesting how even media has been trying to educate people. So for businesses, is there any sort of literature that they can refer to, or any websites they can visit to sort of know or keep themselves abreast with whatever is happening?
Yes, so my recommendation would be, today everyone's talking about podcast. We're doing a podcast. So listen to podcast. You don't have to, today people don't like to read anymore. It's not the generation we read newspapers or books. People want to hear podcasts because they want to do it when they're driving, when they're jogging, and they want to hear. So just follow podcasts of cybersecurity. I don't have one, but maybe I will have one next year when we do meet again.
So can you share one tip for business owners to keep their business and their data safe?
Yeah, so it would be short. Business today are online business. We talked about the whole session. Business is online. Online, you have to secure online transactions. Online transactions, there's pretty one simple method, what's called APIs. That's what you need to secure. That's everything. Once those APIs secured, your organization will be secured, because that's how digital transformation works. They all communicate on the same protocol. If you secure this protocol, you're probably getting a lot of security for your organization.
Thank you so much for being here, educating us about this, and I'm sure all of the business owners or individuals watching have been enlightened and have learned so much more. Thank you so much for being on our show, and I hope you had fun as much as we did.
Thanks for hosting me. I love always coming here. I love this company, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Trade of Thought, an initiative by TEXUB. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so that you're notified every time we post a new video. Bye!